Aloha, this is Sky with FNN, Feminist News Network, the feminist news that's right for you. Welcome and thanks for joining. Thanks for subscribing. We're growing and growing strong. Soon we'll be at 50. All right. So today I want to talk about who? Donald Trump. And what is happening, what has made me come into the studio to do this video for you, because it has to be done. Trump has the world laughing at us. And this is no joke. This racist, xenophobic, white nationalist has turned America into a joke. And even his own vice president and Nikki Haley was laughing at him. Now, let's take a look at Democracy Now!'s review of this speech and a portion of looking at those that laughed. Let's take a look and then discuss.
President Trump addressed the United Nations General Assembly Tuesday, praising his administration's America First policies, assailing the International Criminal Court, accusing Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro of corruption, announcing new sanctions against Maduro's inner circle, and accusing Iran of sowing chaos, death, and destruction. Many of the world leaders and dignitaries in the General Assembly erupted in laughter when Trump boasted about his accomplishments as U.S. president.
In less than 2 years, my administration has accomplished more than almost any administration in the history of our country. America's so true. Didn't expect that reaction, but that's okay.
Oh my God. This is so bad. This is horrible. Do you see what America has become? Do you see what an era of hate gets you? Laughed at and not taken seriously. And now the 7 nations, well, the big 4, Britain, Germany, France, and China, has gotten together, created their own payment system to go around the U.S. sanctions to be able to deal goods with Iran, while Iran is up at the UN calling Trump a devil and saying the next thing to Hitler. And if you don't believe me, let's take a look at a portion of his speech.
On Tuesday, President Rouhani responded to the threat, saying the U.S. is guilty of recklessness and economic terrorism.
It is ironic that the U.S. government does not even conceal its plan for overthrowing the same government it invites to talks.
President Rouhani also said he did not request to meet with President Trump.
Do you see what this is doing? And you got Bolton at a Iran summit talking about who he is and what he's going to do. Let's take a look at that.
Just hours after Trump's speech, National Security Advisor John Bolton issued a dire warning to Iran.
According to the mullahs in Tehran, we are the great Satan, lord of the underworld, master of the raging inferno. So I might imagine they would take me seriously that when I assure them today that if you cross us, our allies or our partners, if you harm our citizens, if you continue to lie, cheat, and deceive, yes, there will indeed be hell to pay. The murderous regime and its supporters will face significant consequences if they do not change their behavior. Let my message today be very clear. We are watching, and we will come after you.
They don't care if they lead us into World War III. They don't care. They are doing things that aren't abiding by the Geneva Convention. What they're literally doing is starting a war, and it's unwarranted. Have they gone to Congress to ask if they could do this? Have they got a vote on this? No, they did not. Does he think he's just going to do whatever he has? Well, they've already got terrorist bombing parades over there, so I guess so. Now, what needs to happen, like the Medea Benjamin video that I just did, we need to let our congressional and representatives in D.C. to know they need to fight. Now, we don't want the same thing that we know happened in 9/11, when every African American and minority, including Patsy Mink, that's my girl, was up there and saying what they had to say to try to not start that war. But with each turn, Al Gore slammed the podium on them. Don't have it slammed now. We need to put an end and a stop to this madness. This era of hate has gone just a little bit too far. And just talking about it has gone beyond the point of talking. There needs to be action. We are protesting. We are constantly voting in new people, more progressives than ever and more women than ever that are activists and journalists are taking on the old establishment. So let's move this forward and let's do all we can. But at the same time, we got to fix the rigged system. Because if we don't, they're just going to allow us to lose again. So let's work on that system while we're working on those votes. Let's protest while we're making those calls. Let's stand up for right and justice and let anybody that is not American know that they are welcome. And if you appreciate this, and if you're tired of America being laughed at, contact me. Let me know at FeministNewsN@gmail.com. You can always check me out on my Facebook page and like Feminist News Network and Feminist News Network on my YouTube channel. That's right. So still looking for saucy, sassy reporters. Let me know if you want to tell your story. And remember, we're doing the push for 50. We're already at 46 and probably ready to do it by the weekend. So get ready. All right. Yeah. It's Waikiki Tattoo Confessions. Subscribers only. Once I hit 50. Pearls of wisdom from a 20-year veteran. Catch it. You'll love it. All right. So, hope to see you at 50 subscribers. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining. Peace.